Hey guys, Noel and Santino here. And Iggy here from JoJo.
And that he's not feeling very well.
Teddy's not feeling really well? Well, I have the solution to his problems. It is a heavy dose of Final Fantasy VII. Quite possibly the greatest game ever made. And the newest take on the greatest game ever made, Final Fantasy VII, is going to be what we're going to be reviewing today in honor of us reaching 700 subscribers. We are going to be reviewing the demo of the Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PlayStation 4. We reviewed on this channel the remake of the original Final Fantasy VII, which I love dearly. I love the 32-bit polygonal graphics. I love the PlayStation's music. I love the contrast between the cutscenes and the gameplay style graphics in the original Final Fantasy VII. So when it came to this remake, I was not someone who wanted to see it because I thought that the original looked dated. I was someone who wanted to see it because I love Final Fantasy VII, and I wanted to see it. You're going to take him to the toy hospital, like Peppa Pig? Yeah, well, there he's going to take his Teddy to the toy hospital. So there's that. So this is something that I was looking forward to, not because I thought the original looked dated, but just because I love Final Fantasy VII and I want to experience it in as many different ways as possible. And I gotta tell you, this, thus far, in terms of its demo, does not disappoint. So without further ado, let's get down to playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo in honor of reaching 700 subscribers. Here we go. Boop. Alright. So, let's grab our controller and we'll start the game. Now, the cool thing about this game is, while it does play in a real-time battle style like Kingdom Hearts, there are turn-based elements to it, especially if you use the classic mode, which was an old-school game where I'm going to use. Buddy, you want to hit the lights? You want to hit the lights?
Yes.
Okay. So, in the midst of battle, you can actually stop, choose spells, change your character that you're controlling. In this demo, you're either going to be controlling Cloud or Barret. And I gotta tell you, Barret is phenomenal in this demo. He is Mr. T with a gun arm come to life, even more so. Did you get a little boo-boo, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, you want me to kiss it, make it better? Okay. Okay. So, let's get down to it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot my condom.
So, if you've played the original Final Fantasy VII, you'll notice this iconic opening, the live stream in the stars, Aeris praying in an alley with her bouquet of flowers, and I gotta tell you, seeing Aeris look so realistic is, right off the bat, a big thing that grabs your attention in this game. Now, again, I really did like the anime style of Tetsuya Nomura in the original, but this more realistic style of his, again, very breathtaking. I am starting it. We got to sit through the opening first because it's so cool. So this really is a, PlayStation 4 rendition of the opening to the 32-bit Final Fantasy VII that we all know and love. Down to the music, the visuals. She dropped your flower. So they, show the same stuff, but they add a bit more detail to things, and how they retell the story here. And, definitely does not really detract from anything.
I can't. I'm out of a blue.
You are looking reviewer.
No.
So we see the camera panning out to see the dystopian cyberpunk metropolis that is Midgar in all kinds of new detail. So, I played this game last night for the first time, and I have to tell you, it really does a good job of maintaining the feel of the original, while using all the modern devices that a 2020 game would have. So it really does make you feel the same way when playing the original, but adding new audiovisual and gameplay dimensions to it. So I'm not really, like, one isn't particularly better than the other. It just is the format and the range of what the format can do in terms of telling the story, and then it's really your preference as to which you like better. One nice thing about this game is you actually will get to see a little bit more personality to the members of Avalanche, who in their short time in the original version did a lot to make a charming emotional impact on you. You helping me review, buddy? Buddy, why don't you, do you want to get a pull-up too and make this review even more comfortable and exciting for you? I mean, who among us doesn't like a fresh pull-up? That is Cloud, and Barrett, it's Mr. T with a gun arm, and that is just as cool as it sounds. And just like the original, we encounter a fight right as we get off the train. So really the timing of all the events is the same as in the original. Now, we can't really check that guard for a potion, but still, it's made up for in the sense that we get more fights, and we also do get some explanations of the gameplay here as this unfolds. Now, this demo averages at about an hour of gameplay time, depending on how much you want to explore, how methodical you are, how good you are. And I gotta tell you, I mean, I'm a big fan of turn-based RPGs. I prefer turn-based RPGs. But I gotta tell you, I'm still very much liking this style of gameplay that Final Fantasy VII Remake uses, because it does really put you in the moment, and there are turn-based elements to it. So again, there's not really a better version in my opinion. It's just two different styles, and you know, both are phenomenal. And you know, this really does have a fresh feel to it. Now, fresh isn't always better. In the case of pull-ups, it is. You do want a fresh pull-up, but you know, in terms of video games, you know, I'm all about the old school and the new school. More so the old school, but this game does a good job of combining both styles. And again, being able to hear that familiar music from the original really does a lot to really put you in the moment.
But did you kind of...
We got a couple potions, buddy. Now, if you're like me and don't have a great sense of direction, the more realistic camera angle here does tend to make you get lost a bit more.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now?
Mommy!
He's got glasses.
Where's my mac and cheese?
What was
Mommy! My mac and cheese!
No, someone's looking for their mac and cheese.
Still, these are professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have them.
Careful, buddy.
What?
This is a one-time gig.
Yeah.
When it's done, we're done.
What are you talking?
Well, we're talking to our buddies in Avalanche, and, you know, we get this, you know, triangle button is our tool to talk to people now, as opposed to the circle button. What's that all about?
Yeah.
So we are right now talking to our buddies here. They are trying to open up the door here.
Oh.
And let's go talk to Mr. T over here. I just gotta tell you, Barrett is one of my all-time favorite video game characters. He is so cool. I mean, he's just like the coolest dude. I mean, if you like Mr. T, imagine him in the future with a gun arm wearing sunglasses. I mean, it is literally like the coolest thing you can... Like, even speaking it is just... It sounds amazing. Mr. T with a gun arm and sunglasses in the future. I mean, and he can use magic spells. I mean, like, come on.
Open the doors.
You better be
worth the money, Merc. Every last deal.
What does he say?
He just wants to make sure that Cloud is going to help his buddies. I mean, I love Advent Children, but the designs in the original, in my opinion, are much, much better than the designs in Advent Children. It's his big sword.
Get a boy!
Okay. Are you going to go to Coffee Mania?
Looks like you're next.
If you go, I've got a free one. Where's that elevator? Oh, it's right here. Going up in the elevator, or as Peppa Pig calls it, the lift. I gotta tell you, I legitimately enjoy Peppa Pig now that I have a toddler. Oh,
When they go to
check my jacket pocket, or upstairs in the bathroom.
when they go to the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Is he gonna go help you?
Sure, he is going to help Ryu. Everyone likes Ryu.
Job's a job.
I know, right? Get that control here. Now, the cool thing is if we push, triangle here, we do a different mode called the Punisher mode, which Cloud moves very slow, but his attacks actually get very fast and do a lot of damage here. And if you want to get out of that, you use the circle button here.
Yeah. Oh, he's making Noah!
That's around. Let's open up this box here. So, normally when it comes to role-playing games, I'm always worried about, how much time is this going to take and my scheduling and things like that. But especially with Final Fantasy VII, it's just very fun to play this. Am I going backwards here? Yes, I am. Oops. See, I don't have a good sense of direction here. I can get lost very easily.
And Mommy gotta go.
Sliding under that like Scott Hall sliding under a ladder. Just keep going down. That's pretty much what we have to do here. We're gonna hold down triangle there. And there's our buddies.
Here's the buddies.
You really do get a new layer of the cute, flirtatious relationship that Jessie and Cloud have. I mean, it's really more Cloud, like, kind of tolerating her with quiet friendliness and stoic annoyance. Which is fantastic.
What's Ryu doing?
Ryu, he is probably training with his buddies.
Oh.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
No, he's,
Ain't holding out
trying
on me,
to
are you?
6 reps and hours because has to help because Sun and Ryu
Now,
have to
in
come
the original Final Fantasy VII, the screen would turn red when Cloud would start to get, like, memory pains because, as we know, and here's a spoiler.
Can you hold me?
Yeah, as soon as we're almost done with this review, we're not going to review the whole thing. We'll just review part of it here.
Don't you worry.
Cloud definitely, in terms of his past, he has got some identity issues involving a soldier named Zach, who really helped him out in the past, and a evil long-haired dude named Sephiroth. All right, buddy. We'll wrap up this review, and we'll revisit the game, later on the channel. Yeah, you can't take me out, man.
What? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Fire! Here's an example of how you use magic in mid-battle there. Anyone else? See, we got him. Alright.
Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Okay, so I think that'll do it for this review right now, since we've got about 16 minutes of gameplay here, and I think our lovable buddy is ready to do some other stuff. So there we have it, guys. That is Final Fantasy VII The Remake, a phenomenal new take on a beloved cutting-edge classic. Till next time, I'm Noel, and this is Iggy here, and we will see you in the very near future. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.